One U.S. senator is introducing new legislation to protect New York's natural resources and prevent invasive species in water. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand was in Ithaca today to discuss her new bill. WENY's Cody Carlson joins us in the studio to explain how this affects the Finger Lakes. Cody?
Renata, U.S. Senator Kirsten Gillibrand is taking action to block an importation of species that negatively affects wildlife in New York. She's calling it the Invasive Fish and Wildlife Prevention Act.
So we get our drinking water here, we eat fish and seafood from our lakes. All of us rely on this water during our daily lives. So when the Finger Lakes are threatened, we need to make sure we're doing everything we can to fight back against that threat.
And that's exactly what the senator plans to do. In July, she will be introducing the Invasive Fish and Wildlife Prevention Act to the Senate. This bill will protect wildlife in the Finger Lakes from being destroyed by an invasive species. The legislation that currently does this is extremely outdated.
Well, the law is over 100 years old, and we don't even check before they come into the United States. So this gives the Fish and Wildlife the authority to check animals before they come into the United States to make sure they're not invasive or can't be injurious. And it allows us to define what's injurious in advance.
Injurious species is defined as causing or likely to cause damage or harm. According to Fred Bond, the regional director for the Finger Lakes State Park System, this region really needs this legislation. Unfortunately, there are a great number of invasive species they are trying to manage, but it isn't easy.
It's a really time-consuming project to manage, very labor-intensive. We have projects where we have volunteers and paid staff working in the field, and they'll be pulling plants out, and we've got actually reseeding programs to try and come in behind to restore the landscape.
Senator Gillibrand says this is an issue that affects everybody. It doesn't matter if you're a Democrat or Republican, and that's why she will be introducing it on a bipartisan basis come July. Reporting in the studio, Cody Carlson, WENY News.